56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. Now let's have some fun. Here is your host, Johnny Radio.
Yo. Welcome into a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy Johnny Radio. It's a hump day. Can you believe it? One day. Basically like first date, and the second date's hump day. You know what I'm saying? Those are my favorite kind of weeks.
Short week.
That's short week. It's just easier if you know what I mean. And I'm excited, man, because we got a lot going on. Do y'all realize we are about 32 hours away for the kickoff of the National Football League, NFL football? And you know, I'm pretty excited. So I'm going to make predictions. I'm going to tell you my beliefs. We're going to talk about how we're going to bet early in the season because you need to have a strategy. If your strategy is to just chase, well, you're going to lose a lot.
Yeah.
Hammering fewer games, a lot of times, a lot better. But I do know the feel once you get on that roll.
We'll get another one.
You can't stop. Next thing you know, it's like a terrible game. It's like the Jets are playing somebody. Anybody in the NFC South, other than Tampa now. Ooh. I like Baker.
I mean, with those NFC South tilts, they be like at noon too, so it's like the bad stuff early.
Like watching Kirk Cousins coming off the Achilles.
Yeah.
The defense could get no rush on the passer. It was terrible.
Right.
But with every year, NFL, there is a whole lot of change. And my man, we getting deep into it. I got my man Jay Ham, the historian. I got Landon, who's going to be producing the show today. You know, Landon is a big NFL dude.
Yeah, he is.
He loves a little NFL. You like it more than golf, don't you?
Yes, by a landslide.
Yeah, me too.
I found it interesting.
Who knows more about golf, me or you?
I don't know.
I think I got both of y'all.
Well, I don't know much.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know much.
I do know who Jack is.
Yeah.
It's a great whiskey produced in Tennessee.
All right, then I know more golf.
Last name Daniels. And they had this thing called an Arnold Palmer. Some concocted this drink where you mix lemonade, iced tea, and Tito's.
And then they also add a little.
No, that's a what's his name?
A John Daly.
John Daly, that's right.
Dead gummit, that is a John Daly, isn't it?
Well,
it's got that Tito's
when
in
it
it.
goes
We
to
made
Tito's,
that.
It's John Daly. But it's lemonade and tea, that's Arnold Palmer.
Well, Arnie needs to put some Tito's in that joint.
I mean, I agree.
I bet Arnie did.
I agree.
I bet he was a little bit slippery.
And I bet John Daly have a little thing of lettuce with him, too, so.
Yeah. My man would smoke heaters, hit 330-yard drives, and pound 20 beers in 9 holes. You're like, damn, dude.
And that's on the course.
And that's what I'm saying. He's just going and going and going. Lord have mercy. Man, we got a busy show, though, because, again, we're going to break down some NFL right here in this very first segment. In just a minute, I'm going to jump into it. We got Dustin Starr right on Wednesday. Mm-hmm. That's a wrestling segment we did.
That's correct.
Dustin always brings it. A lot of stuff going on. He's been doing a lot in the community all over the Dig Gun place.
I saw them on Channel 5 this past Sunday, too.
Man.
Watched the Memphis Wrestling Show. It was entertaining.
I bet Darian probably booked that.
He probably did.
Like lazy. He's like, I'm at work here, and I'm going to do my work there. Let's double book our guest. But no, Channel 5 did a lot probably on him because he's been doing so much in the community.
It felt good.
Raised $25,000 for St. Jude.
He's doing his thing, man.
Very proud of him. We got that man coming up in here. We're going to talk about the Wrestle Center and all the fun things they're doing down there. That's at 11:30. You know Jorge?
He's so ready.
Jorge, also his nickname is Tito. Mine was Bud Smoking Tito.
We want to talk about Framber Valdez.
Oh, yeah, man. Let me tell you something. I ain't going to lie to you. If I had a young catcher who had me give up a grand slam like that, and I'm blaming it on him mentally,
You're
I
not,
would think about crossing him up.
you're not saying that he's right, but just the thought process.
No, the
from
thought,
that standpoint.
but I feel like to execute it, I'd be like, nah, I'll talk to the young fella.
Yeah.
No, Framber did it. Stuck it right in his chest.
Don't deny all about it.
Like,
no.
I mean, and looked him right in the face like, yeah, idiot.
Right.
And then the catcher, I got to say, a young, what's his damn name? How can I not remember? It's pretty much all I've been
Cesar
watching.
Salazar.
It's all we've been watching this morning, by the way. It was one of those things that every time I turn the channel, it's what they were talking about. And he handled himself pretty well, but you could see on his face, he was like,
He was ready to throw them things.
I mean, he handled it like a pro, but I'm going to promise you one thing. Back in the day, you did something like that to some catchers that we've had come up through the years.
Try that with Thurman Munson.
Thurman Munson, you're going to get your ass whipped on the mound.
Try that with Terry Steinbach.
Dude, Johnny Bench.
Johnny Bench, right.
Shoot, man.
Try that with Benito Santiago.
I was getting ready to say Benito come up there, man. Everybody come out the stands. It'd be crazy. And Gary Carter, bro, he'd come out there with that perm.
He's the nice one.
He's the nice one. With that perm, when a man that can wear a perm like that, can throw hands and had to his whole life. Because how many jokes do you think he heard? Like, yo, Pippi Longstocking, man, grow your hair out. Come on over here, cutie. Let me roll my finger in your curls. Oh, you a dude.
Oh my God.
But man, dude, I'm telling you, it's funny, man. And of course, a couple old time baseball players that I know are texting me right now. They're having a good laugh at this. One of us is a catcher, and he's not saying the nicest things about me. And he did tell me if I did that, he would whip my ass. So I'm gonna, like I said, I will come to that point and stop. Now I have two catchers. One of them, he's small. He's like a cat back there. If Trav said it, love you, Holmes. Man, you ain't coming out with my ass. I love you. Best, probably most in shape, 48-year-old dude I know on planet Earth. Man threw 409 pitches in an 8-day span. Yeah. My arm would fall off.
Yeah. My arm will fall off at 109. I'm just saying.
But our other catcher, he's like big.
He about that action, huh, boss?
Yeah, he ain't cat-like.
But he about that action, though.
Yeah, you know, like if you watch UFC and you see the little guys, you're like, yeah, man.
He quick.
He's $135. I'm 200. I got this back in the 190. You feel like, oh man, I can take him. The little fat hands. I'll get my hands on him, throw him down.
And then he get low on you, sweep you off your feet, and beat the hell.
Well,
out
I mean, I'd probably get my ass whipped anyway. The girls did me. But my point is like you get in your head, you can do that. But when you see that big dude who's like,
think twice.
Yeah, you're like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Paul Bunyan is a dude I wouldn't mess with.
True that.
John Henry's Hammer. If y'all never heard John Henry's Hammer, by the way, great song, great story. Mm-hmm. But great Bob Dylan song as well. Now the NFL's here, and this is where I'm getting back to normal. Sorry, ADHD comes fast on me. We will be talking baseball at 12 with Jorge. I got funny stories at 12:30. We're going to break into gambling pretty much all damn day. But in the National Football League, there are a few things that I feel are basically universal. When you're gambling early in the season, you're looking for certain things. Is this a team that in the offseason, in a hard cap league, actually went out there and spent tens of millions of dollars to bring in help for that team because they have a belief they can take that next step? You see two teams immediately that fit that bill. And for me, it's simple. It's the young quarterbacks. Jaden Daniels excelled so much last year with the NFC Championship game. Washington realized they got a standout rookie quarterback on a really, really good contract. Their championship window is now. Let's go spend some money. Next couple years, we got to get the right pieces, and we got to get this done. Right. And the NFC East has been a beast. The Eagles are there, but again, you played them. The Cowgirls are going down. It looks like the New York Giants. While that defense is getting better and better and better and better, we got to see what a young Jackson Dart really is going to be because Russell Wilson ain't taking you nowhere.
Right.
This ain't the Seattle team with the Legion of Boom and Marshawn. I just took a shot at him. Lynch.
With a handful of Skittles.
With some Skittles. Dude, a man, dude lived on hen and Skittles and still could kick your ass. Just don't even make sense. I'm out here eating lean, man. That's crazy. But not only do I think Washington is somebody that's really going to go out there and try to capitalize this season, I feel like one of the tougher divisions in football, the AFC West, is getting tougher.
Yeah.
Because Bo Nix and Sean Payton believes in Bo Nix. And people forget, did you see Bo Nix's freaking numbers last year?
He balled.
I didn't know Bo Nix was going to ball like that. I don't know what it is about Sean Payton and taking little bitty guys and making them big quarterbacks, but he likes to do it.
He does it well.
He does it real well. Couldn't do it with Russell Wilson. I mean, he said, take your money and get that bleep out.
And he knew off top he wasn't going to be.
Yeah, he wasn't going to like him because he was like, man, he just don't like corny.
Hey, if that's what it is, that's what it is. I mean, it's some things you just can't connect with.
Like, you know that Jameis Winston would never be a good backup on a Sean Payton team. He'd be like, shut your damn mouth. Man, Sean rolls with that iron fist, bro. It just wouldn't work.
How long did they last together?
Man, not well, man. That's what I'm saying. You think you'll ever have him back? No. He's like, dude, this guy has lost his mind. I tell him, what were you looking at when you threw that interception? And he's like, oh, there was crab legs on my mind. And then, Coach, I was thinking about the kids. And I just wanted to tell, glory to God, I love you.
And we just want to play strong.
So I see Sean Payton going crazy. I see that defense for Denver being legit. They got quarterbacks coming out of the wazoo. You saw what they did, even to strengthen their team more in the draft. Like, when you go out there and you bring in to one of the better secondaries in football, in a division that's got Justin and Pat, like, that's smart. In a team that's going to be better in Oakland that brought in Geno Smith and has that Brock Bowers, man, who ain't no damn joke when it comes to catching the damn football. But, Jahad Barron, the cornerback out of Texas, is, I think, going to be, like, huge for them this year. Mm-hmm. Because you got Patrick Surtain. You got Riley Moss. You now pick up and bring in Jahad Brown. He can be the nickel. They also still have Jaquan McMillan. I can't think of their safety. But anyway, they have a legit secondary for what? I know everybody looks at the Chargers, big, gigantic offensive line. Go out there and bring in Omari and Hampton out of North Carolina. Jim Harbaugh likes to run the damn football, but you still have Justin. And Justin Herbert, while he hadn't lived up last year, before he got into the playoffs, he had the best touchdown to interception ratio in the NFL.
I really think that organization is cursed.
He only threw 3 picks through the whole regular season.
They're cursed. That's a cursed franchise. When you have stuff like that happen, great regular season run, then you get right there, and it just goes to haywire.
And they got Najee Harris, too, by the way. So you think they're going to run the football, hopefully, because of that damn firework. NFL football players, y'all aren't smart enough to handle fireworks. Like, pay people to do it.
Right, you're right. Just pay for the show. Don't buy the Gator bag and light it. Just pay for the show.
And then you look at that offensive line. You got Trey Pipkin as your right tackle. Joe Alt as your left tackle. They got Mekhi Becton playing their right guard. You got Zion Johnson left guard. Bradley Bozeman their center. They're huge. Will Dissly is their tight end. Like, they're going to look to go downhill, but they still have Ladd McConkey. They brought in, of course, they have Quentin Johnston, who, by the way, more athletic ability than most people, just got to catch the ball. Who was it for the Raiders, the damn track star? Was it James Jett that they brought in? And he could run, and he just couldn't catch the damn football?
He was like a 4-2.
Just straight down the field, and he'd hit him right in the chest, and you're like, damn.
And I think they had him and Willie Gault around like the same time, too. So it was just speed on both sides.
So I look at, these young upcoming teams. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? I look at the NFC South, which I was making fun of. Is it really so simple to just take the Tampa Bay Bucks?
That's as simple as it's going to be for me.
I mean, is Atlanta ever going to get better? They did draft that they finally went out there and Raheem Mostert said, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go get the physical specimen, James Pierce at Tennessee, who coming, his numbers, his speed, like what he does off the edge. They got him at 26 in their first one. They got Jalen Walker, the linebacker out of Georgia. Then they went in there and went more defense, and they got 2 safeties. They got Notre Dame's Xavier Watts, Oklahoma's Billy Bowman, and just said, I don't know if you know, but we going to get better on defense because you were the worst team in football at putting any pressure on a quarterback. Maybe that gets better.
Maybe not as soon as we believe.
Michael Penix going to be the truth.
I like his game.
He's better than Kirk.
Yeah.
Well, dude.
Yeah, he is.
I mean.
So that alone puts the Falcons in a better spot.
Kirk,
I think it's Kyle Pitts who you need to ask.
Good question.
Yeah, can you catch the ball and turn into man?
Kirk's one of the all-time.
Kyle Pitts is the unicorn that you see, size, speed, athleticism, and then for some reason that dude gets on the field and it just don't work.
Kirk's one of the all-time great finessers in sports history, though, where he's able to finesse contract to contract to contract. And it's not underwhelming results, but it's very mediocre, but it'll get you to the playoffs. But yet he going to get the max re-up on paydays. He's done that like 3 or 4 times already. He's done it better than Sam Bradford did it.
Dude, the reason they changed the quarterback structure is after he got $50 guaranteed $1 million and couldn't play. Damn. And then, looking at the West, though, basically I feel like, damn, it's got to be Tampa Bay. I don't know why I want to, trust that Bijan and Drake London and Kyle Pitts are actually going to do something with Michael Penix Jr.
No, we're going to roll with Curtis Mayfield's illegitimate grandson, Baker Mayfield and company.
Got wide receivers out the wazoo. Yeah, that's just too safe. And then I also, think to myself, it's also that easy to take the Texans.
Yeah, it is. No offense to Landon, but Landon understands.
I mean, Cam ain't going to do it this year.
He's going to be fine, though.
He'll be good, but I don't expect much.
Yeah, he's going to be fine going forward, though.
A lot of fresh faces on the Titans team.
Oh, yeah. They got to grow up together.
Well, I mean, they had the first pick in the NFL draft, so you need fresh faces.
Yeah.
I'm saying with 2 of our receivers as well.
I mean, well, dude, did you want him to throw the ball to Burks anymore? Have you not
Nope.
seen enough
It
of
was
that?
It was a rejoicing day when Treylon got released.
I mean, damn, y'all drafted him to replace A.J. Brown.
Yeah, we got the that was bad.
What was that number I put out that one day? That was the craziest number. I said that, Tennessee fans gave away A.J. Brown, brought him and said he was going to do the exact same. And his numbers were so insanely bad that I had to go to.
Oh wait, hold on. I think I might have sent you something about this.
Maybe it was the craziest damn stat. I'm like, man, it's robbery.
It was Bonnie Blue slept with more
right.
guys in one day than Treylon Burks had receiving yards in his whole career.
Yeah, Bonnie Blue.
1,056. Treylon had 699 receiving yards.
Dude, she doubled him up in a day.
Oh, my God.
Bruh. That's insanity.
That's terrible.
1,056 was a day's work.
Man, that's now the Guinness Book of World Records.
Yeah.
By the way, I think the greatest part of that whole story, I don't know if you saw, where there was a video that was, it's the funniest thing ever. There's an 18-year-old male standing in line because there's a line going down the street. And she comes up and goes, "Get out of the line." She's I think, English or something. She's like, "Oh, my God, you got to get out the line. I'm not playing with you, Billy," or whatever. And then he looks at her and he's like, "No, I'm 18. Go on." She's like, "Get out the line." And he goes, "Why don't you go tell Dad to get out the line?" Dad was 6 people back, kind of ducking down, hiding, bruh. I was like, damn. Talk about needing a drink.
But he seen Dad, though.
But yeah, by the way, smart move. Deflect. Dad ain't making it, but you ain't ruined my day.
You ruined the man, cuz.
Come on now. I'm 18. I've been waiting this my whole life. Smart
Oh,
thinking.
that's great.
Yeah, I was proud of that kid. That was my favorite thing. But anyway, talking about the NFL, the Texans are, just come on now, lock it up,
Yeah.
throw away the key.
Yeah.
There ain't no chance. And again, I like to say there's a chance it's the National Football League. No. Did you see that right now? You can get 50,000 to 1 odds the Saints in Super Bowls to win the Super Bowl. You know how bad you have to suck to get an odd of 50? There's only 32 teams, man. You gotta be kidding me. But yeah, I saw
That's
that.
insane.
Who do you think anybody's gonna take that bet? Like, would you have to be a little, like Rain Man-esque from that movie to make a bet like that?
Put $1 on it.
Man, that's nuts. But again, NFC East, I'm leaning actually Washington this year.
Really?
I can't believe I'm saying
I'm with you.
that sounds insane. It sounds.
It doesn't, though. If you watch last year, it really doesn't.
Well, they were so damn good last year. It's just, Eagles, man, Nick Sirianni, they got all the pieces. I don't know if I trust Vanilla and Ice, you know what I'm saying, for a full.
Well, it's also been 20-plus years since an NFC East has won the division back-to-back.
Mhm.
This is true.
That is true. That is true. And I just like the way that, like you open up the year against the Giants. I feel like that's a nice dub to get you rolling. Now, it's scary that you go on the road to the Packers, but then the Raiders, come on, please. Falcons, good chance against the Chargers. They get the Bears. We get the number 1 versus number 2 bowl. That'll be on a Monday night. I'm looking forward to that. Caleb and them are going to want to come out. That's one of those games, like the total is 48.5. We might want to bet the over now.
Yeah.
Both coaches are going to want to ball out. Both quarterbacks are going to
They
outshine.
want to sling the rock,
Slinging that
plays.
junt. They got the Cowgirls. The Chiefs are going to be difficult. Seahawks, Lions. They have a tough one. Dolphins, Broncos. They do have a tough damn schedule. Anyway, I don't know. I like it. But over in the AFC, it feels like the AFC just feels like you got Josh Allen over there in the AFC East. You look at the AFC North, and you have Lamar Jackson and Joe Burrow. Sorry, Aaron Rodgers, you're an afterthought. And whatever the hell you're doing, Cleveland, I don't know. The AFC South, it is all Houston. I don't trust Danny Dimes. I mean, is like all of a sudden Shane Steichen going to pull a Rich Gannon and turn Danny Dimes into a rich, take Rich Gannon to the glory days? No.
Because Rich Gannon did win MVP, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he didn't win it with John Gruden. He won it right after Gruden left.
Yeah, and then
Bill Callahan.
Gruden kicked his ass.
Because Bill Callahan didn't change the.
Yeah, he
nothing.
knew the whole offense.
Like-
they were like Derek Brooks, and then were like John Lynch and Sapp were like, we knew the plays. Like, we literally knew the plays. The AFC West, though, like Denver, Kansas City, Chargers, that one's the tough one.
The Raiders were Raider.
I think the NFC West is also wide open. Everybody was all over on the Rams. San Francisco is going to be better. You're going to have Christian McCaffrey back.
If they're healthy, they're going to be better, period. The 49ers, if they got their key guys on the field active, they're going to rock.
Kyler Murray better do something.
Yeah.
I mean, Marvin Harrison Jr., you also better do something. You were supposed to be the greatest thing since sliced bread.
He can't throw the rock to himself, though, John.
Well, Kyler Murray threw the rock to him and didn't throw the rock to him because he didn't like him a lot for some reason.
Does he like anybody?
No, not really. He likes playing video games.
That makes sense.
Shoot, we got football, man. Hit me up. Let me know what you think of the Sissy's Log Cabin text and listener line. Life is too short for ordinary jewelry. Make sure you always go to Sissy's. I got my ring from Sissy's, man, and I ain't no sissy. Told y'all that one. I like that. I love that. Well, we're going to talk to a guy who's also not a sissy.
No, he's not.
But let me know what you think about the NFL and what we got going on. We're 32 hours away.
Yeah.
901-360-8255. Dustin 5-star. Now it's just Dustin Star in it. He'd put the 5 away.
He should bring the 5 back.
Well, now 5.
Dustin All-Star.
Even better.
You can't call yourself an all-star.
Well, 5-star
Well,
works.
he's doing every sport that Memphis has to offer.
This is true.
How about the Drake of Memphis doesn't let anybody have a job? And, he took over all of Canada.
Do we want to associate Drake with his current state in the hip-hop net world? I don't think
No, but I can't give him Kendrick.
I mean, it's better than Drake.
Yeah, I know.
That's a matter of opinion.
I was just trying to say he's like that dude who takes everybody's job. He's like Ryan Seacrest. How's that? Like, come on, Ryan.
Okay.
Can anybody else have a job, Ryan?
Because Ryan stayed active.
Damn, dude. Anyway, I got to take a break. Dustin Star's next. Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
Broadcasting from the Family Leisure Studio, we are Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
Everything today is technologically based. Well, except maybe you. If you're struggling with tech, no matter what kind, call Tech For You. Tech For You for TVs, home theaters, cameras, smart locks, digital storage, and more. Tech For You makes it simple and affordable. Call 697-9695. Make your home safe, comfortable, and up to date with Tech For You. Stop struggling with tech. Call 697-9695. Veteran-owned and operated Tech For You. Technology simplified.
DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL, is flipping the script on heartbreakers with Ghost Leg. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use promo code HERD. That's promo code HERD to unlock Ghost Leg. Ghost your losses. Get your payout in partnership with DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, fees may apply in Illinois. 21 and over. Age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Opt in for a single-use token. Minimum 3+ legs and minus 500 odds per leg. Max bet varies. If only one leg of the bet loses, bet will settle as if only the winning legs were placed and pays out in cash based on odds when the bet was placed. See terms at sportsbook.draftkings.com/promos.
With Progressive's Name Your Price tool, you get coverage options based on how much you want to pay for car insurance. And then you decide how to spend the rest of your money because you're in charge. And right now, you're going to pay for groceries. But you decide what groceries. Just keep in mind you're running out of dishwashing soap. But you decide if you're going to buy that soap. Just those dishes won't clean themselves, will they? Remember, with Progressive's Name Your Price tool, we'll help you find coverage at a fair price. And then you're in charge. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Not available in all states. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Drive like a pro and support a great cause during the sales drive at Landers Ford in Collierville, Landers Ford South in South Haven, and Landers Ford North in Covington. We've provided over 100 new Fords to be driven by the pros at the FedEx St. Jude Championship. Now they're all being sold with demo prices. A portion of the proceeds go directly to the St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. This is a once-a-year opportunity to trade up to a 2025 Ford Expedition or Explorer. Demo priced below market value. That's right. Demo priced 2025 Fords below market value. Visit LandersMemphis.com or come see us at Landers Ford in Collierville, Landers Ford South in South Haven, or Landers Ford North in Covington. With our Landers Easy Pass, you can get top dollar for your trade-in to help you save even more. Don't miss your chance. Reserve your demo price 2025 Ford driven by a pro at the FedEx St. Jude Championship before they're sold. Remember, if it doesn't say Landers, you paid too much.
The only power source capable of generating 1.21 gigawatts of electricity is a bolt of lightning.
Now back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. Here once again, Johnny Radio.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy Johnny Radio. It's Home Day. The busiest man in Memphis, the Ryan Seacrest of the Mid-South, Dustin Starr. What's up, Dustin?
Johnny Radio, forgive me if you hear a little bit of background noise. If there's waves crashing or seagulls squawking in the background because your boy is still at the beach on vacation. Can you believe I was off on 901 day?
I can believe it.
How crazy. That was awesome.
I can't believe
so Maria's
it, but
like,
I can believe it.
let's
It's about
go. She's
damn
like,
time.
let's go. Right. Because basketball season's right around the corner. Of course, football season just kicked off, so it's like, all right, we got a couple of days.
And
Let's
wrestling.
get a beach. Yes, but big weekend coming up for that. So, yeah, we're at the beach for a couple of days, brother.
All right, but you got to let me know what you think about the football.
Oh, my God, it was incredible. Like, absolutely a thrill of a lifetime. Being a Memphian, being a former, Tiger season ticket holder, I was there season tickets with D'Angelo Williams breaking records and stuff. And, of course, my family grew up in Memphis and Liberty Bowl and all that kind of stuff. It was like a whole thing, man. Like, I could not get past, like, Maria's like, are you going to pack for the beach? Like, I got to get past the game first. Like, this is huge. And being down there, oh my gosh, it was just like, it was very thrilling. I think about 25,000 people there. The next game, Arkansas.
Yeah, I'm
How many
fired
people
up
are
for
going to be there
that.
for Arkansas, bro? How many
That's
people
good.
are going to
Well,
be there for that?
that's the thing. I want it to be blue. I don't need to see that red. All right.
No, I'm with you.
Like, I got
Good
family
start
from
to the
Arkansas,
season.
but this week I forgot to tell them all. I know how you got circumcised.
Okay,
You
well,
just kick one of your family members in the chin.
yeah, I knew that was coming. It really was. Also, riding out on a football helmet was not on my bucket list, but it was awesome. And then just being down there with the mighty sound of the South. Like, I grew up knowing all about this mighty sound of the South, just like any Memphian that's ever been to a Tigers game. It was really cool.
Bah, bah, bah.
Yeah, man. And then the 2014 Tigers were there. They released the Tigers, so I got to chum it up with those guys. And it was just awesome. It was just a thrill. Shout out to the Tigers. Big thank you. I mean, it was just being a Memphian and being able to do that was incredible. So, very blessed to have that opportunity.
You are very blessed. You got a beautiful wife, beautiful kids. You got more jobs than anybody I know. I got to also know you raised $25,000 for St. Jude. Is that how much you raised?
Yes, we're just over 25,000. So the official number is not in. It'll be announced on television on Memphis Wrestling. Also, Coach Pillar went to Sydney,
when's
Australia.
that announcement going to be?
It'll be in the next couple weeks. We're going to
okay.
have the exact number, but Coach Pillar went to Sydney, Australia to run for St. Jude again, so he's been out of town.
Oh, wow.
And then, of course, we'll do it up on television with a big check and all that kind of stuff and make the official announcement.
Man, that is awesome. I also saw like
over 25,000.
Since you have every single job in Memphis, I guess I know where you're going to be on October 27th. You're going to be at FedEx Forum when Memphis plays Arkansas in the Bad Mowers Hoops for St. Jude Tip-Off Classic.
I saw that today, or was it yesterday, whenever it broke, and it looked awesome. I would love to be a part of that. So Sydney, my tag team partner at now the Tigers football and at the Grizzlies, she does Tigers basketball. So I don't know if she would. How many games is that? Is that 2 games, 4 games?
I believe they have the women's team's playing Vanderbilt. The Memphis women's team's playing Vanderbilt, and I believe the Memphis team's playing Arkansas. But that's all I know from what I saw.
Yeah. Well, there's a chance. I would love to be a part of that. Now working with Tiger football and also, at FedEx Forum, dude, man, my phone's on. Holla at your boy.
Holla at your boy. Dustin, you got to tell me, man, what's going on? You got baseball's winding down. You got football. Like, are you done with baseball?
No, so this weekend, I believe this week, there's a homestand, and on Saturday is wrestling night. So Buff Bagwell is going to be out there with Rocky the Rockin' Redbird. We've got Moondog Rover coming in town. If you guys remember the Moondogs from way back in the day, they used to beat everybody up on television. They're going to be out there because it's also Bark in the Park. So wrestling along with Bark in the Park, AutoZone Park on Saturday. Get those tickets. We'll have pregame matches at about 5 p.m., and then we'll have a post-game main event, and that's always huge.
Dude,
so that's going down Saturday.
Moondogs and Bark in the Park?
Yes, I can't even believe it.
That's actually pretty pimp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember
Now,
the Moondogs back in the day too. By the way,
oh, good. Well, there's
they
not,
had like
not
both
many
like
of them
curly
left,
curly
unfortunately.
hair and the beards.
The big bone they walked out with the torn jeans.
Oh yeah, the big bone.
Yep. So one of my favorite things about the Moondogs growing up, and you old dudes will remember this, they would sometimes not have an opponent because the opponents would leave. And so they'd say, our opponents came out here and saw that they were fighting the Moondogs today, and they decided to leave. So now we don't have opponents, and they just call somebody out and they just talk trash because it was so cool that the Moondogs are so tough and so scary, especially as a kid growing up watching this. And they hit everybody with garbage cans and chairs. I'd be like, dang, man, the Moondogs are so bad, nobody wants to even fight them.
They
it was just super cool.
80s.
Yes.
Damn, that's
so that's going
awesome.
down Saturday.
All right.
Now, Friday, we're back at the Dyer County Fair with live wrestling. So that'll be a ton of fun on Friday night.
AutoZone, FedEx, Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium, the Wrestle Center, and he gets to go to the fair and get all the corn dogs he wants.
Oh, it's not a corn dog, bro.
What is it?
Come on, it's a Pronto Pup.
Oh, whatever.
Pronto Pups are the don't whatever me, man. I've been to a lot of fairs.
Pronto Pup,
We've
you're
wrestled
right.
at a lot of fairs.
That is true. I've never seen him say corn dog out there.
Yeah,
That's
no,
what you
shout
get
out
of
to
the
Pronto
freezer.
Pup.
You're like, wherever you go.
Look, I'm a snob now. We've done so many fair shows. If we show up, let's say we go to the Benton County Fair, and they've got corn dogs. You're kind of like, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm not throwing shade on Benton County Fair. I'm just saying, I don't know if that's true. I'm just
they have
naming
Prontos.
something, right?
Yeah, Benton
But
County,
when you
don't
go to
get
like
them mad.
Mid-South Fair, Dyer County Fair, you have Pronto Pups, and they are the best.
Damn, now you got me hungry.
They're so good.
Damn. I'm starving now. Now, Landon, do me a favor. What's going on in the world of wrestling, like the main world of wrestling that I don't know about? And talk to Dustin.
The double E.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, you know a lot about it. Actually, Dustin, there is something I wanted to ask you about. It happened, I think, last week, but WWE signed a big deal with ESPN. I think it was $1.6 billion buyout. What all do you know about this deal? What does that mean for the future of WWE? I know there's a pay-per-view coming back. It was old ECW pay-per-view and WrestlePalooza, but
they're loading it up too, man. They are loading that card. They brought Brock Lesnar back. They're bringing back AJ Lee. CM Punk's on the card. Cody's on the card. John Cena, of course, against Brock Lesnar. Also, I think that's going head-to-head with one of the AEW pay-per-views. So say what you want. It doesn't matter. It's competitive. And now, honestly, Landon, I'm just as confused as everybody else as like how I'm going to watch WWE moving forward.
Yeah.
So like when it happens, I'll just turn on and go, oh, wait, where is it now?
Yeah.
Because there's so many different ways to watch it. But being aligned with ESPN is something that WWE has just longed for. Vince.
Yeah.
And I don't know Vince personally, but all the stories indicate that he loves to be a part of something else that's big. And ESPN, there's not much bigger than that in the world of sports. So it kind of legitimizes even further that WWE is just huge. And even ESPN took off all the AEW references on their websites.
Oh, wow.
So there you go.
Yeah, that's
huge.
That is huge, but
I thought it was almost as big as the. Did y'all hear about the story about Dick's Sporting Good is merging with Foot Locker? They're opening the largest fetish store in the world.
Don't say it.
I mean, I think they're still going to do sporting goods, but dude, Dick's and Foot Locker, I don't know. It just makes me. I'm like, man, that is weird. What are they going to be selling?
Oh boy,
shoes.
I bet you they're going to have the Green Goblin that all the WNBA games have.
Oh wow.
I'm sorry about that.
Sales
I
are up on
apologize. Oh yeah, man. I wish I had stock in the Green Goblin. It's like It's like what is that one? Viacom or something? No, not Viacom. I think it's fresh.
You're asking the wrong man.
NVIDIA.
Yeah, definitely. But Dustin, in that you said something I feel like we glanced over pretty quickly. Is it confirmed that AJ Lee is coming back?
Yeah, I mean, even WWE Shop on Twitter is commenting on the new merch coming and everything. I think it's one of those things where everybody knew that CM Punk was coming back, right?
Right.
Like, I feel like everybody knew he was coming. They just all but said it. But now I feel like that if they're trying to pop a rating or trying to really show love to ESPN, let's basically tell everybody that she's coming back. And then maybe on SmackDown, maybe SmackDown this week is when they make the official announcement. But I would think that they would announce it that way. ESPN and WrestlePalooza does even better because you got Brock coming back, and whether you love him or hate him, I mean, people are going to watch Brock Lesnar.
Absolutely.
And then AJ Lee is going to hit an audience that might have gone away, that loved AJ Lee. She was very popular, and she went away and disappeared, and now she's coming back to help CM Punk, her husband. That's crazy.
Yeah,
so good.
I did see the little segment with Becky Lynch and CM Punk where Becky, is just slapping him, trying to get up all in his grill, and he's just like, I'm gonna make you regret, touching me or anything like that. And looking at all the comments, usually I go to the comments on Instagram on WWE posts to see like what is the general consensus on how everybody feels, and everybody saying Triple H, you have gold in your hands, we gotta bring back AJ. Like, we were expecting AJ's music now, but if we have to wait like a week or so, it's going to be totally worth it. So I'm with you. I think all the cards are pointing towards a huge return for them. But how big was Brock Lesnar's return? I mean, for all the stuff he's dealing with outside of the ring to now all of a sudden he's made his grand return. I mean, all in all, how do you think Triple H is doing with the creative of WWE right now?
I love it. I was just thinking about how good they are right now. With the AJ Lee thing coming back, just conveniently places it on the debut of ESPN with WrestlePalooza. You couldn't have written it any better than that. Also, I think it's in Chicago, if I'm not mistaken, which is their hometown.
Yeah.
Some of these things are just they fall right in line. And again, whether you like Brock Lesnar, don't like Brock Lesnar, whatever you think of him, everybody's going to watch that. John Cena's final couple of matches here, and they're leading that up to a Saturday night's main event. I just feel like they're firing on all cylinders. When they do swing and miss, I feel like they rebound pretty quickly. The Rock and Travis Scott, that whole thing.
Yeah.
Feels like that ever since they flipped Cena back, now we're getting some and what I think is some of the best stuff because I'm a Cena fan.
Yeah.
So
and
but all across the board, NXT is really good.
Oh yeah.
That Evolve show is very good.
You're really good.
Yeah, I feel like it's making us better, man. We have Carlito main eventing Memphis Wrestling this week. Last week he spit an apple in somebody's face. Who had that on their bingo card this year? For Memphis Wrestling to have Carlito there in the main event. Dolph Ziggler's been in the main event. Like, I think right now is awesome.
Yeah, y'all are absolutely
cool.
on fire. And you're going to be at AutoZone for wrestling night. You got the Dyer County Fair. Like, is that going on
That's on Friday.
So the day before
so that's Friday night.
Saturday
First
at
Citizen.
AutoZone.
Now check this out. Get there early. So I believe it's a 6:35 game. So that means we'll probably be wrestling at about 5 p.m. in the plaza. So roll up in there for, I think it's 3 pregame matches. And they're going to be a lot of fun. And then, of course, Rocky, Buff, Big John Dalton, they'll all be there. And, of course, there's going to be some wrestling stuff. Buff Bagwell is going to throw out the first pitch. And I remind you, 2 months ago, had his right leg amputated from above the knee. So he is fired up about this opportunity. All that's going down on Saturday. So get there a little bit early, and then when you're leaving, there's going to be a huge main event.
Now, I know you're down in vacation down at the beach, right?
Oh, yeah.
Just be careful while you're down there because last time I was down there, I was shocked. I swam up to a bar. This was with Chas, of course. And the bartender asked her if she wanted a BBC.
Oh,
I said, excuse me? And he looked at me and goes, a banana Bacardi colada. I was like, that was the coldest move I've ever seen. And I actually had to dap him up, and I've been trying to use it somewhere, but I haven't bartended in a long time.
Thought you were about to get a lot of news thrown your way.
Oh, boy. Well, I'm going to chase my lovely Maria around the beach with these kids. I delivered episode 237. Carlito Has a Problem, so that'll be premiering this weekend. And we're gearing up for a big weekend of wrestling. We're coming back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow.
Oh, man, enjoy the rest of your vacation and be safe traveling home, Holmes.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, guys.
You're very welcome.
Thanks,
That
Dustin.
is Dustin Starr. We're going to take a quick time out. Did want to remind you because I am starving. He's been talking Prano Pumps. Truthfully, you know what I need?
Los Cabos, maybe?
Damn, how did you know?
I just have the
I
sense
need a
about
shot
me.
of tequila, bro.
It's before noon. You know how you like to do before noon?
Man, it'd make me feel better. I'm going to have to wait till afterwards. I'm going to have to go over there like probably 3 o'clock today. But you know it's at 3 o'clock?
You catch the special at 3 still, right?
You still can catch the special. I'm not worried about the special today. I mean, I'm going to eat whatever. It's always fair price. But they do have specials 10 to 3 daily, straight up fire. But happy hour is 3 to 8. 550 shots of premium shots of tequila there. They do that all day.
Not 11 to 1 like your happy hour, huh?
Nah. Mine's 11 to 1. There is 3 to 8. It works out great for my schedule. Don't y'all dare touch the dial unless you're running into Los Cabos right there at Summer and Graham. Back in 2 Shake. Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
You have opinions?
I think it's over.
Of course you do.
I don't think it's that simple.
Everyone does.
I got all the answers.
Hit us up on the Sissy's Log Cabin listener line at 360-8255.
Listen up, Rebel fans. Your next winning drive starts at Landers Ford in Collierville. Their game plan is simple. Find you the most savings possible. Make a trade, lower your payments, or let them buy your vehicle even if you don't buy from them. That's how you keep moving the chains. Just like the Grove on game day. Fans all across the Mid-South keep coming back to the #1 Ford dealership in Greater Memphis. See them today in Collierville or online at LandersFordMemphis.com. When you own a Landers Ford, you get the support of a certified service tech with the Landers Ford Remote Service Experience Program. They pick it up, drop it off, or fix it on the spot, so you're never left watching from the sidelines. To finish the drive, the iconic Landers Easy Pass always brings more for your trade and the biggest discounts to put you in victory formation. And now, straight from the 1977 Ole Miss football team that took down #1 ranked Notre Dame, the final snap of the day from Landers Ford President Don Kitchens.
If it doesn't say Landers, you paid too much.
As reported on Ford's 2024 Total New Vehicle Retail Sales Report in Memphis Market.
I can't believe how spotless my floors look after using the Swiffer Power Mop. No more dragging around a heavy mop and messy bucket. Now I get the same deep clean without all the work. Thanks to the powerful solution and scrubbing pad of the Swiffer Power Mop, dirt and grime don't stand a chance, and I don't break a sweat. Mic drop. I mean, mop drop.
Swiffer Power Mop. Swiffer Power Mop.
A smarter way to mop. Try it or your money back.
DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL, is flipping the script on heartbreakers with Ghost Leg. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use promo code HERD. That's promo code HERD to unlock Ghost Leg. Ghost your losses. Get your payout in partnership with DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, fees may apply in Illinois. 21 and over. Age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Opt in for a single-use token. Minimum 3+ legs and minus 500 odds per leg. Max bet varies. If only one leg of the bet loses, bet will settle as if only the winning legs were placed and pays out in cash based on odds when the bet was placed. See terms at sportsbook.draftkings.com/promos.
If you need glass replaced, there's only one name you need to know. Binswanger Glass, the largest full-service glass company in the U.S. They've been an industry leader for over 145 years. For all your residential, commercial, or auto glass needs, Binswanger Glass is the name you need to know. 24-hour emergency service for all commercial customers, plus a nationwide warranty on all professionally installed glass. Visit Binswanger Glass in Midtown at 340 South Hollywood across from the Liberty Bowl. Visit binswingerglass.com. Binswanger Glass.
Now you want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts.
Now back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. Here once again, Johnny Radio.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy, Johnny Radio. I'm kind of shocked. One, Charlie Sheen is 60 years old today.
Yeah, wow, that is shocking.
I mean, dude was in Platoon back in 86 when he was a young buck, that Oliver Stone movie.
He was Rick Wild Thing Vaughn in 89.
Dude, he was like the wild man opposed to Michael Douglas, Gordon Gekko in Wall Street.
Wall Street.
Then he was in 2.5 Men.
Dude, Young Guns, by the way. Don't forget that, dude.
Young Guns,
Emilio Estevez, Kiefer Sutherland, and Charlie Sheen. That was like straight up pimp in '88. I remember that.
Don't forget Lou Diamond Phillips.
Lou, man. Sorry, Lou. You're right. What about Major League?
Of course.
Dude, Wild Thing, Rick Vaughn.
That was one of the first things that Jay mentioned.
Red Dawn, if ever anybody was a kid and watched that, everybody wanted the Russians to try to invade their high school because we were going to cap them.
My personal favorite, Money Talks, with Chris Tucker.
I don't even remember that one.
You should watch that one. You'll enjoy it.
That's
funny as hell.
I love Chris Tucker.
It's funny as hell.
I mean, he just did too many movies with Jackie Chan, and I couldn't watch him anymore.
Right before he got with Jackie Chan, the classic he did with Charlie Sheen, Money Talks, 97.
What else was really good?
He was in Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
What did he do in there? I don't remember that.
I don't think he had a main role. I think he was
Little
like
cameo.
a cameo. Yeah.
Yeah, brief role.
I know 2.5 Men was straight because that's where he played Charlie Harper, and that's when he lost his mind and got the 3 crazy girls and went around like terrorizing everybody in L.A.
That's what got him off the show ultimately.
Yeah. His roast was like one of the best roasts of all time on Comedy Central, by the way.
Him and Flavor Flav.
It was really good. But yeah, man, even with the gash, that man made it to 60. Huh. Dude was in some damn good movies. Now, my point of bringing that up is I don't even know. Oh, yeah.
It was mind-blowing.
Because the point was Kawhi Leonard burned so bright. And you heard all those movies. If you notice one thing about all the movies that I listed, outside, of course, of 2.5 Men, the TV show, which I started early 2000s and ran for a while, everything was like late 80s, bro. Platoon, late 80s. Wall Street, late 80s. Major League, late 80s. Young Guns, late 80s. Red Dawn, 1984. I just looked at it. John.
He was a young dude in the 80s, too.
Yeah, man, he was pimping.
Emilio Estevez's older brother.
They're half brothers, I guess.
Yeah.
So I guess they have the same mom, but different last names. You know, the dad drops that.
Right.
Interesting. Damn, which ones are their dad? Isn't Michael Douglas like one? Or, like who's Charlie Sheen's dad? No, Michael Douglas I think had a dad, Jack Douglas, or old Douglas.
It's Martin Sheen.
Martin Sheen, yeah, he was a movie actor.
Yeah. OG.
Oh, OG with the good hair, right?
Yeah. He was funny too.
Wasn't he in Platoon?
I think he was.
Wasn't he the crazy dude out in the jungle and the whole thing laying on the bed when the fan was... No, or was that Apocalypse Now? That was Apocalypse Now. No, Apocalypse Now, if you ain't seen that, that's one hell of a movie. Have you actually seen that, Landon?
Yeah, 79 movie.
Kids up on his history.
I didn't know he saw Apocalypse Now.
Yeah,
Martin Sheen, dude. He was in The Amazing Spider-Man, too.
Man, I don't watch any of that crap.
He was.
I love superhero movies.
I don't watch superhero movies.
That's
I like
fine.
Spider-Man.
After I refused. After Superman broke his neck, I'm done with him.
Why? Because he really broke his neck?
Yeah. Like, that sucked.
I mean, it really did.
Christopher Reeves was dope. I really thought Superman was real.
It did.
I was going to jump over a leaping bound or something.
One tall building in a single bound. You ain't got that kind of option, huh?
Hell no, I don't. But I mentioned Kawhi because on the other side, Jay's going to let you know something that's one of the most fascinating things I've heard in a while. This is called a tease in the business. Because Kawhi Leonard got paid $28 million.
Got signed to a $28 million endorsement with a fraudulent tree planting company.
By Steve Ballmer, the owner of the Clippers?
Ballmer. Yeah.
That doesn't sound like a hard cap. That sounds like a circumventing of the rules.
It's exactly what it is.
Sounds like NIL in college.
It really sounds like a super NIL from college, $28 million, and you ain't got to show up?
Amazing. Everybody do me a favor. Don't you dare touch that dial. We got Jorge next talking baseball. Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
Mercedes-Benz Van Center Memphis has serious vans for serious work. At 4430 American Way, they are the Mid-South source for cargo, passenger, crew vans, and custom chassis. Need one or a full fleet? New or used, they've got it. With fleet solutions and custom upfits. Certified techs keep you moving with fast maintenance, repairs, and a large parts inventory. Mercedes-Benz Van Center is your Sprinter Van headquarters. 901-237-9302 or sprintervans.com. Mercedes-Benz Van Center Memphis, part of the Tag Truck Center family, driven to keep you on the road.
Drive like a pro and support a great cause during the sales drive at Landers Ford in Collierville, Landers Ford South in South Haven, and Landers Ford North in Covington. We've provided over 100 new Fords to be driven by the pros at the FedEx St. Jude Championship. Now they're all being sold with demo prices. A portion of the proceeds go directly to the St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. This is a once-a-year opportunity to trade up to a 2025 Ford Expedition or Explorer. Demo priced below market value. That's right, demo price 2025 Fords below market value. Visit LandersMemphis.com or come see us at Landers Ford in Collierville, Landers Ford South in South Haven, or Landers Ford North in Covington. With our Landers Easy Pass, you can get top dollar for your trade-in to help you save even more. Don't miss your chance. Reserve your demo price 2025 Ford driven by a pro at the FedEx St. Jude Championship before they're sold. Remember, if it doesn't say Landers, you paid too much.
I can't believe how spotless my floors look after using the Swiffer Power Mop. No more dragging around a heavy mop and messy bucket. Now I get the same deep clean without all the work. Thanks to the powerful solution and scrubbing pad of the Swiffer Power Mop, dirt and grime don't stand a chance, and I don't break a sweat. Mic drop. Mop drop.
Swiffer Power Mop. Swiffer Power Mop.
A smarter way to mop. Try it or your money back.
Nestled in the heart of East Memphis, located corner of Park and Cherry, is a beautiful residential neighborhood. I'm here at Town Village Audubon Park interviewing a new resident, Carolyn. Share with us why you chose Town Village.
Well, if your parents or special friends need to make that big move, let me share with you my experience. It was tough for me to leave home, but then I discovered Town Village. I would like to highly recommend Town Village to you and your loved ones. After looking at all the amenities and meeting all the people and staff, I was hooked. From restaurant, bistro, 3 meals per day, housekeeping, transportation, security, health care, physical therapy, exercise room, and even a heated pool and spa. Come see us and make your new home at Town Village.
Visit us and call Daniel at Town Village Audubon Park at 901-374-7342. There's no place like home, Town Village.
Listen each and every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. and join Ottawild Presbyterian Church for worship. Ottawild is a PCUSA church located in Midtown Memphis.
Broadcasting from the Family Leisure Studios, we are Sports 56, WHBQ Memphis, and W253DF Memphis.
But you got to be willing to take the hit and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
Now, back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. This hour is brought to you by Tito's Vodka. Here once again, Johnny Radio.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy Johnny Radio. A lot of stuff going on in the world of sports. We're about to talk baseball with Jorge. I'm telling you, I'm fired up because there's a lot of stuff going on. And, man, guess what? 6th round pick, Jimmy Horn. Sorry, that was a sidebar. Okay. Now, we've been talking a little football, a lot of NFL. We've been talking college. We've been talking everything. We're going to talk baseball. But before we do, I got to get a little bit of grasp of this. So right now, is Steve Ballmer going to get one of the largest fines in the NFL? Because this is the violation of antitrust.
Very.
And I'll say one thing, like paying $28 million from a fraudulent company, Like, is that going to get into like some tax issue?
I would think.
I don't know about you. The last thing I want if I'm a billionaire is the IRS sniffing up my skirt. Like, seriously, he's a billionaire, bruh. I know he can hire every damn lawyer, but damn, you don't want to spend all your money on your lawyers.
Especially in California.
Like, yeah, no kidding. Very, very, very fascinated to hear what goes on with this. Because, again, I mean, he got, what, a 3-year, $100 million deal?
And this was reported by Pablo Torres. He done a little investigative work.
Signed a 4-year, $176 million extension in 2021.
I want to know what kind of trees they plan on planting.
Followed by a 3-year, $149 million extension in 2024. And you still had to give him another $28 million? I ain't seen a chip in like L.A. South.
I mean, this sounds like Kawhi's Uncle Dennis type work. You remember how Uncle Dennis was active in his demands about certain stuff just over the years, whether it was with the Spurs or any other to go. Uncle Dennis actually asked for ownership stake in the Clippers. So it's like when you start talking about, okay, they got $28 million for Kawhi on some fraudulent tree company business, I'm like, yeah, it makes sense. It's plausible.
So this is so fascinating.
It really is.
Listen to this. This is a brand. Not only is this bad, the NBA investigated and found basically that this whatever corporation is not only backed by Kawhi Leonard, it's a tree brokerage to offset carbon emissions, but stars like Robert Downey Jr., Drake, and Kawhi Leonard, and even Coach Doc Rivers have promoted the brand and or worked under the as a management member. In fact, Kawhi Leonard is listed as a manager of the said corporation under the LLC. KL2 Aspire LLC is the name of it. The company says that it owns $7 million in assets. And again, they use those assets to plant trees to offset carbon emissions. It looks like through new documents by Pablo Torre that they've done, quote, $28 million of marketing agreements with Kawhi Leonard to raise money for this cause that has not planted one single tree. Get the bleep out of here, bro. Like, you couldn't sell that crap in here. Like, I'm sorry, you think if Ja came up and was like, I don't know about y'all, but I'm opening up a fund to plant some trees to offset some of How about quit cutting them down first?
Well, planting trees in Memphis is another thing, too.
Again, I don't know what world. It's like, for some reason, this is reminding me of Sam Kinison joke. Like, how do you end world hunger? Stop taking them food.
Make them move to where the food is.
Dude, do you know what a desert's going to be in 100 years? A desert! Like, why do you keep taking the people to where there is no food? Bring them to where the food is.
I love that comedy bit.
Makes sense, first of all. Just makes way too much sense, but hey.
We send them U-Hauls.
But, I mean, like, Steve Ballmer, like, doing this to get, like, Kawhi Leonard makes no sense because, again, there ain't no chip. And I'm so sorry I went this long on it. Jorge, I don't have a screen today. Can you please bring my friend in?
Introducing Jorge.
Yo, what's up, homie?
Yo, what up? How you doing, man?
Oh, just, like, sitting over here with the ham, wondering how in the hell Ballmer thought it was cool to get a fake company and get a bunch of people to back it and talk about how you're going to do all these carbon emissions and you don't plant a single tree and you just pay Kawhi Leonard.
$28 million.
Well, Kawhi Leonard's pockets are even fatter, but where are all those trees at?
Dude, I'm going to start a fund. We're going to capture cow farts.
And then put it in a jar and sell them.
Yeah, yeah. Like, we're gonna raise it. Like, I mean, what the hell are we talking about? Oh, What the hell are we talking about? I have the same feel watching baseball last night. I'm still like, what happened in Houston to me, Framber Valdez, who I'm going to be honest with you, onions. Houston they desperately need this man. He is one of the nastiest pitchers, period, the way he controls the strike zone. But you saw that he wasn't really happy after Grisham hit a grand slam. And then it looked like the catcher called I think a changeup, it looked like, low down in the dirt. And he planted a fastball right in the middle of his chest. Didn't even get his glove up. It was something I haven't seen in a while. What did you think about the whole situation and also how it was handled by both catcher and Framber Valdez during the game and after the game, acting like I don't know what you're talking about?
Yeah, man. First of all, if you're mad about the pitch being hit out, don't be mad at your catcher. Make a better pitch. That's first of all. Secondly, him hitting his catcher, I think it was 100% intentional, to be honest with you. The way Framber turned around as soon as he did it and just, like, made a face, and you saw it on camera, and also the way Salazar made a face after getting hit, made me think it's 100% intentional on Valdez's end, man.
And also, I'm kind of wondering if you noticed on the grand slam, I didn't know what he was doing behind the plate because you saw him kind of, jump up and
trying to tell him to step off.
Okay.
Trying to tell him to step off the rubber.
I thought that's what he was doing, but then he went down and threw the damn pitch and it was gone. And is he blaming you for saying step off? Like, damn, step off, dog.
That's what I thought,
Right. Like that's pitching 101. If you're not sure what pitch you want to throw in that at bat, step off the rubber. Like, why are you throwing a pitch that you're not sure of? And then secondly, you're rushing it. There's already a pitch clock. Why are you rushing a pitch? Why don't you just step off and reset? And then you give up a donut, a home run. That didn't make any sense to me. And then after the game, I don't know if this is, Correa or Altuve getting in one of their ears and saying, hey, don't say anything to the media. Man up.
Hold it. Hey, what happens in the dugouts? I mean, what happens in this clubhouse is going to stay in this clubhouse. I don't need national people writing 1,000 stories about this.
Right, 100%. We'll probably hear it later on because one of two things: either somebody's going to say something a player's going to say something in the media, or a player is going to come out and say because there not only is there 2 pitch comms on the field, there's 5. So there's usually one with the second base, shortstop, and center field, or another position player. But they know whether or not it was intentional, because they know what pitch was called and what he threw. So, but it had to be Altuve or Correa that came up and say, hey, not say anything to the media because we don't need anybody, blowing it out of proportion, which the media obviously does, even though it was intentional. So that's good on their end, but at the same time, Valdez got to be smarter than that.
And I'm sure
not throwing that.
I just also feel like there's got to be a little frustration in this team that they've been struggling to put Seattle away. They've had every opportunity and they're playing 500 baseball in one of the most important stretches of the season. And it just seems like there's, for some reason, that locker room, which has vets all over. They bring in Carlos Correa. It's just weird how they kind of look like they, I don't know, going through the motions.
It sure looks like it.
Sure does, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. In the last 10, they're 5-5, and not only are they struggling to put Seattle away, Texas
Yankees
right
had lost
now.
7 games, I believe, going into last night or something crazy. No, they'd won.
Yeah.
7. Yeah.
No. You're so they're struggling to put the Rangers away. The Rangers were about 8.5, 9 games back, and the Rangers have now cut it to 4.5 after losing Evaldi, Seager, and Simeon. You lose your best 3 pieces, and you're still in the division race. That's crazy to me, and that's because the Astros are fumbling right now.
Now, the West. Who's going to come out? Houston, Seattle, Texas.
we talked about this when we first got on the radio, Johnny. I didn't trust Seattle until they actually did something, and they did by getting those two bats.
I like
with
you,
Suarez.
Yeah, I like that addition.
Yeah, I do. You know that they have a chance of having 2 50 home run players on the team with Suarez and Kyle that's already there?
Yeah, you're talking about the big dumper, baby.
Yeah, man, hitting 51. That's crazy to me. They have a shot, I think, and they have the pitching to do it. Now, I went to see them in Cleveland this past weekend. Let me tell you something. J-Rod is getting on fire, and the way that the ball jumps off of his bat, me and my friends were there, me, Storms, and Germ, shout out to them. We were there, and the way that the ball just jumps off his bat when he hit about a 410 feet home run, and there was a 108 velo, it was amazing to see. Everybody in the section did a gas like, it was a bomb. And the way he patrols center field, getting to see him first time live is something amazing, Johnny. How he patrols center field out there. For being such a young kid and being able to, his first step is amazing either direction. I think, to be honest with you, I didn't believe in Seattle earlier this year, but I think Seattle now has what it takes to overtake Houston and make a run at the division. Being only 3 games out with about a month left, I think they have enough to get over the hump.
So y'all saw that this weekend?
Yeah, we were actually there at Progressive Field on Saturday.
Nice.
So, like I said, somebody from the Dish Storms and then Germ from Views, we got together and we went to the game. It was nice. Hey, Progressive. I don't know if you've ever been. Progressive Field is beautiful. That's the first time I've ever been to Progressive Field, and it's beautiful. I see where Flo puts all her money because that's one of the nicest stadiums, honestly. The big scoreboard, the outfield, the trees in center field. It's a really nice layout. Now, the only negative thing I got to say, it's not even about the stadium. It's about an app I bought my ticket on. I don't know if you heard about it. Game Time. They had me waiting outside for about an hour, waiting on a ticket, and I got in with about 10 minutes to spare to get to my seat from when they opened to my seat.
Man, I'll be honest with you. I miss the old school just tickets because I've had the same issue on multiple occasions. Like, I've transferred tickets, and it says it's been transferred. And then the person says they got it. And then they get it, and they show it to the person, and for some reason it won't click or beep or something. You're like, whoa. Like, I got a screenshot. I transferred it here. Look, where it? Man, that stuff drives me nuts.
It does, man, and it was frustrating because I was on the phone for about an hour, and then we finally got in with like 15 minutes to spare to get to our seat. So we were like running trying to get to our seat because I'm the type of baseball fanatic that I hate to miss the first pitch. And luckily we made it. I didn't have to send an email to Game Time or nothing. We made it.
So who right now out of the American League are your 3 who are your wild card teams?
Do you think the ones that I think is going to make it into the wild card game or round? As it stands, I don't think Texas has enough to overtake and be in the division nor the wild card just because of the 3 players that they lost.
You look at Seattle, Boston, and New York holding on?
No, I think, like I said, I don't think Seattle is going to be a wild card. I think Seattle's going to overtake the division. I think the last wild card team is going to be Houston. I think they sneak in and stay in the wild card. So I think it'll be New York Yankees, Boston, and the Stros. I just think those 2 teams, Yankees and Boston, if you're looking at the rest of the field, I think they're that much better than those other teams. I don't think the positioning changes much. I just think maybe Boston may go over the Yankees, but I don't think anybody takes over Boston or Yankees for the second spot.
What about the possibility for the Dodgers to lose the West? Somehow the Padres lost 3 games in a row. Had such a good opportunity. They're still only 2.5 games back. Dodgers are 78-60. Padres 76-63. Who you got?
That's an interesting division, and not so much right now as far as San Diego and also the Dodgers. How about the Giants? I think I'm not too sure if the Giants play either team much here coming down the stretch, but I think they'll have a say in it as far as who wins that division. But I still think, in my opinion, I think the Dodgers hold on there, and as far as the division goes. The Padres, huh?
Did the Brewers screw themselves, by the way? Like, and I mean by Shelby Miller. I don't know if you saw him pitch. Like, he gave up 2 tattoos, threw 1 ball. Next thing you know, he's holding his elbow when he exited the game yesterday. And he's right now listed as out. And, I mean, that was like the Brewers, yes, they hit. They play great defense. But the thing that I was like, you have Trevor, you'd have Shelby Miller. And now Trevor, by the way, is banged up. You know, they have Nick Mears. I thought their bullpen was going to be that they're big, like, if you have a lead after 6 innings, you turn it over to that bullpen, that favors the Milwaukee Brewers. Now I'm like, damn, what was, I thought, one of their biggest attributes is looking like a gigantic hole. Like, because I'm sorry, Jared Koenig and I don't know, the dude with that long name, they ain't it.
No, they're not, and it's definitely looking at like a weakness now, isn't it? Losing 4 of the last 6.
Like, I mean, they had 3 dudes that were throwing 100 miles an hour, and now the worst of those dudes with the least control is the only one left.
Yeah, man. And, you know, the only way you can counter that is by having your pitchers go more innings, your starters, which they have the rotation to do so, to close that gap. But if you have a pitcher that has a short outing,
would you consider moving to Miz? Here's the thought process that I had with Pat Murphy. I'm considering moving Jacob Mizorowski to the bullpen if Miller and McGill are out. I mean, you see what happens with him after the second at bat. They start putting more wood on him. I mean, listen, pro baseball players are going to eventually catch up to 100, 102, 103. But you know what? You go in a high-pressure situation in the 9th inning and you drop that 90-mile-an-hour slider and you throw a 103-mile-an-hour fastball. That's something that could be very beneficial, and it could save your bullpen because, again, Freddie Peralta, Jose Quintana, they've been there, done that. Brandon Woodruff has been good this year. Like, they got 3 dudes who can go out there and be your 1, 2, and 3. But right now, the strength of their bullpen has completely, it's gone. I'm taking the Miz and throwing him. I'm throwing him in the bat.
Yeah, that's a very good option because if you're looking at their starters from Peralta and Quintana, which is the 2 that you named, I'll take them for instance. Peralta can throw a high fastball, meaning high velocity fastball, but there's nobody on the staff that throws it as fast or as hard as the Miz. So let's say if you're in a playoff game, either one of those 2 starters is able to go 6 or 7 innings. You bring in the Miz to throw 100 with that nasty slider to close out the game for 2 innings. It's a wrap. It's game over. It's a different arm slot. It's a different type of slider, a bowling ball type of slider coming at you. So yeah, that's a very good viable option. I mean, not to mention it's his first year, Johnny. Mm-hmm. So in Double A and Triple A, the year's already ended. So this is the deepest or the furthest he's pitched into a year. So this is something to where it's a really good and viable option. And if I'm Murphy, I'm definitely thinking about it. Not saying that he hasn't been good in the rotation, but your bullpen is depleted and your bullpen needs help now, and you're seeing it.
And I'm telling you, I've seen a lot of pitchers throw a pitch and then come off holding their elbow. And I don't see them usually pitch again that year when they do it the way he did. And Shelby Miller's injury, I mean, again, 2 balls, 2 strikes was the pitch, count. He threw that sucker. It was so wide, and he immediately grabbed his arm and bent over, and I was like, damn. And he didn't grab his arm. I'm sorry. He grabbed his right elbow and did not move that junt. That is, I mean, I was like, oh, God, I hope nothing popped.
So when you see that, not only do you not see the pitcher pitch that year, you're probably not going to see him pitch the next year. Just because of how devastating that is and how much torque and pressure they put on their elbow, man. It's insane. And a good call on that, putting the Miz in the bullpen. I want to see that now. I hope Murphy does do it.
I do too, actually, because I will tell you, in the playoffs, I still don't see him going 5 innings in the playoffs like you would need a starter to do. Again, that after 2 times around the lineup, especially with the adrenaline, they gonna catch it. But in late, man, you come in pressure pack situations, you come in the games, with his filthy stuff. Yeah, I like it.
You just got to see what type of lineup he's going to be facing in the playoffs. I mean, he's going to be facing very good lineups where it's the Phillies, the Dodgers, the Mets. They all have deep lineups and they all can work walks. They're patient hitters and they're not going to let you beat them. Meaning they're not going to be overly aggressive on the pitcher that throws that hard. They're going to wait till they get their pitch in the zone and they're going to work his pitch count. That's the way how to get a starter that throws that hard and that good out of the game. They're going to work the pitch count, and that's the best way for him to probably help them right down the stretch until we get to the playoffs is out of the bullpen because that's their biggest hole right now.
Over in the National League wild card situation, I don't know if the Padres are going to catch the Dodgers, but I think both those teams are going to make it. I think the Mets are going to make it. Cubs are going to make it. I like Cincinnati, and I think they're cute as hell. Ellie De La Cruz he's box office.
He's a player.
But they don't, it's just something about, the Cincinnati team when it comes to pitching. Yeah. When you need them to stand up, they always seem like in the big innings to really screw something up. So, and then San Francisco, hell knows who.
Oh man, I see the love there, Johnny. Hey man, listen. A shout out to Storms, our resident Reds fan. He's a diehard Reds fan. He's one of the guys that I went to watch the game with on Saturday. He was talking a lot of stuff about the Reds catching up and being within one game about a week ago. And all I gotta say is this little bump they hit. I haven't heard much. But Jay, you know he's always gonna be there. Talking the stuff about the Reds.
When we talking Cat 5, we just really I learned to just stick with Joe Burrow.
I just don't know how he didn't have an absolute heart attack. It's not like they didn't trade Suarez. Did you think that Terry Francona was he's got magic potion back there?
He did.
He did for a little bit.
Yeah, Cat 5 really believed that. but when I explain Cat 5 in that way, he's just an overzealous fan. But he means well. And he's not nonsensical. He's just, this is the same dude that when Joe Burrow was drafted number 1 on Thursday night, his jersey was on his doorstep Friday morning. That level, that level of overzealous.
That level of fandom.
That's my boy Cat 5, Josh Storms, though.
Yeah, that's definitely him.
All right, now, I know you're a Met. Aren't you a Mets fan?
Yeah, huge Mets fan. So I can't really say about his fandom because I've been through misery and back, so I know all about that.
The reason I ask you that, I'm asking you though, what do you think this Mets team's going to do this year? Your man, Soto's woken up, bro.
Yeah, I gotta shoot a shot to you, Johnny. You were calling him so earlier this year. I think he heard you, man.
Yes, I was calling him Juan So-So. I was like, damn. I said, Juan, you know what he's doing? Juan, after them baseball games, is going out and finding out what New York nightlife's all about, man. Coming home with like 3 10s, 4 10s. I'm like, this guy's, his back's sore. He ain't ready. Now he's back locked, loaded. He's focused on the baseball. They are 5.5 games back of the Phillies. But the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber did some crazy stuff. That was nuts the other day.
Yeah.
4 bombing and everything. But, man, I like the Mets. I like where they're at. What do you think about their pitching?
Man, I love it. Right now.
Do you trust Nolan McClain?
Yes. His stuff is disgusting. His stuff does not make any sense as far as how he throws. He has a top-level sweeper that he throws.
Yeah,
and
dude, it's nuts. It's amazing to me that it took him this long to get up here.
But you know what's crazy? He wasn't even their top prospect. It was Sprout that's still in the minor leagues that they're going to bring up probably to take Senga's place. That was their top pitching prospect, which was up. He was up last year. He had a couple of starts.
Didn't
McClain
he retire
wasn't their top pitching
14
prospect.
straight batters the other day, or am I smoking something?
No, he did.
Yeah, that's like,
He did.
dude, you don't do that in the majors, and like that's kind of stuff he has.
And he's the only pitcher other than Fernando Valenzuela in 1981 to go 4-0 with a sub-150 ERA and 25 strikeouts and 4 career starts.
That's nasty.
I just like the fact that his first name is Nolan.
Yeah. Yes, and and actually bringing that full circle, he was only 1 strikeout away from Nolan Ryan's record of, I think, 29 strikeouts. He had 28 in his first 4 starts.
Buck wild.
That's how good this kid is.
Wild. Man, I could talk baseball all damn day with you, but I got to pay some bills. The bosses, you know how it is, don't you?
Yeah, I know.
Man, Jorge, we're definitely going to do this again next Wednesday. October is going to be absolutely buck wild. What you got going over there at the Dish?
So the Dish, we're going to bring out a next list of power rankings, Johnny, and we'll talk about it next week as far as who moves up, who moves down. We got some projects coming with my guy, the Tive through, about what's coming next, what series to watch out for every week, every weekend, because we're getting down to the nitty-gritty of baseball. Who's going to make the wild card? Who's going to win the division? And, of course, you can watch us and see us on Facebook and YouTube. The Dish. Go ahead and join us. And come rep your team with us. Come talk baseball.
Man,
Thank you,
Jorge,
Johnny.
man, you be blessed. Get you a little bit of Tito's, and we'll do it again next Thursday.
I appreciate it, Johnny J. Ham. Take care, brother. Thank you, man.
That is my man, Jorge, over at the Dish. I'm going to take a quick break. We got some weird stuff that's happening in this world. Like, I don't even know how to talk about this one. Like, y'all know, like, what Burning Man is? I was talking about, like, food in a desert. Like, quit taking them food. Like, take them to where all the food's at. It's kind of like Burning Man, bro. Like, when you go to a desert, like, I don't know if you know this, it's going to be hot.
Yeah.
There's going to be, like, dust all up in every single crevice.
It's kind of like being in the pool and being wet. I got you.
There's sandstorms.
Yeah.
Crazy cold winds.
Yeah.
And there's, like, nothing out there. So, like, let's just say something goes south. It ain't like there's, like, a hotel, like, Holiday Inn down the street, bruh. It ain't like you can just run up on your liquor store and get a bottle of Tito's and bury your soul. And I just found out that this year's Burning Man was devastatingly bad. And I also found out something there's some nasty folks that go to Burning Man. Like, we need to move Burning Man out the desert.
Sounds like a project, John.
Because they had the thing called an orgy dome.
Right.
Man, you don't even want to hear what happened to this thing. Lord have mercy. I'm going to do it as clean as I can because I follow FCC communication rules right here on Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
Join the voice of the Tigers, Dave Woloshin, for Wolo and Friends. Weekday mornings from 10 to 11 here on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
Rick's Powder Coating for a beautiful finish every time. Rick's Powder Coating specializes in automotive, ornamental, residential, and industrial coating. With 2 conveyor lines and the largest batch ovens in the Mid-South, Rick's can accommodate all of your powder coating needs. Locally owned and operated since 2002, Rick's Powder Coating will customize a beautiful finish just for you. Drop by or call to see how Rick's Powder Coating can bring color to your life. 901-367-2771 or rickspowdercoating.com.
Does your system sound like this? Hi, this is Lauren Choate from Choate's Air Conditioning, Heating, Plumbing, and Electrical. If your HVAC system is over 10 years old, then it's probably out of warranty. Don't wait for it to break down and cost you expensive repairs, but be proactive with this incredible deal from Choate's. Right now, for a limited time, for the first 50 customers, we're giving a free 10-year labor warranty plus $1,000 off a brand new Carrier system install. That's peace of mind and big savings. And that's not all. Thinking about a backup Generac generator or maybe endless hot water with a Rinnai tankless system? You'll also get $1,000 off plus a free 10-year labor warranty on those too. Since 1958, Choate's has been serving the Mid-South with old-fashioned service you can trust. So turn to the experts with Choate's and call 347-8086 and let our family serve your family.
I'm thinking back to school.
You mean the Rodney Dangerfield movie?
No, I'm trying to think of a theme for this month's Central Barbecue ad, and since it's September, I'm thinking back to school.
Well, it seems like you're kind of forcing it. What does going back to school have to do with Central Barbecue?
Well, get your school year started right by having Memphis' best barbecue.
I'm not hearing it.
Come on, it's a brand new year. Why not celebrate by getting the tastiest ribs in town at Central Barbecue?
It just sounds like a Central Barbecue ad, but with school shoehorned in.
Every student should enjoy some slow-smoked deliciousness.
Well, now that just sounds stupid.
You try writing a new Central Barbecue ad every month.
Just say Central Barbecue is good.
For school.
Listen up, Rebel fans. Your next winning drive starts at Landers Ford in Collierville. Their game plan is simple. Find you the most savings possible. Make a trade, lower your payments, or let them buy your vehicle even if you don't buy from them. That's how you keep moving the chains. Just like the Grove on game day. Fans all across the Mid-South keep coming back to the #1 Ford dealership in Greater Memphis. See them today in Collierville or online at LandersFordMemphis.com. When you own a Landers Ford, you get the support of a certified service tech with the Landers Ford Remote Service Experience Program. They pick it up, drop it off, or fix it on the spot, so you're never left watching from the sidelines. To finish the drive, the iconic Landers Easy Pass always brings more for your trade and the biggest discounts to put you in victory formation. And now, straight from the 1977 Ole Miss football team that took down #1 ranked Notre Dame, the final snap of the day from Landers Ford President Don Kitchens.
If it doesn't say Landers, you paid too much.
As reported on Ford's 2024 total new vehicle retail sales report in Memphis market.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
Now, back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. This hour is brought to you by Tito's Vodka. Here once again, Johnny Radio.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy Johnny Radio. I'm still in shock. Like, the Burning Man thing is like just blowing my mind. Now, if you don't know about Burning Man and you're sitting there going, man, I feel your pain. No, this is not like what I saw in Animal Kingdom last night. This is not like anti-resistant bacterial whatever, like gash. This is not that. But you probably could have gotten it to this place. So, in the last couple of years, Burning Man, if you don't know what it is, we're about an average of 70,000 people. 70,000 people ascend out into the desert for a bunch of fun days of debauchery and foolishness, music. They put like effigies and burn them all down at the end of it. You know, it's been a wild festival. It's been going on for years. But dude, like, y'all gotta like say to yourselves, you know what? This desert thing might not be the greatest place. One, they don't have streets. Like, looking at all the cars that would be stuck. Like, I hate getting stuck in traffic. Do you know They definitely couldn't do Burning Man in Memphis because people stuck in traffic might shoot you here, man. You know what I mean? Like, I get scared when I'm stuck because everybody mad.
They say that this event attracts 5,000 to 70,000 attendees annually.
Oh, you're talking about the Orgy Dome?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just a place to get the gash, I think. I mean, Charlie Sheen is 60 today, so it's a very apropos topic here.
I think Charlie done been to a few of these.
Oh, yeah, you know he has.
I'm just saying.
Oh, my gosh. Sorry. They're like, okay, listen to this. 2023, when the people went to Burning Man, it got completely flooded out in the desert. Like, you don't think of flooding in the desert. In 2024, there was a whiteout. Basically, a complete blanket of sand covered everything. Every crevice, every nook, every cranny, sand. And then this year they had a windstorm. A windstorm that blew the Orgy Dome down.
Right. Knocked it off his feet.
Knocked it off his feet.
And they plan to return to 2026 with the same event, John.
Again, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know about this. Have you ever heard, like, crazy people, they do the same thing over and over again and expect different results?
Insanity.
Like, how about, like, there's some cheap land across the bridge over in West Memphis. We can throw all, I mean, like, let's do this. We'll get my man Snake to run it. He can run everything over there. I'll call my girl Deb and her 4 brothers. There'll be security.
You don't think the people at Southland Gaming and Racing would object to this?
Bruh, man, what are you talking about? They let that racing go on forever, man. That was like PETA who moved in. I used to have like a thing, too. Whenever I saw a dog go number 2 before a race, I would bet on it. It worked for a while because I thought maybe they were lighter, more aerodynamic or something. Nope. Just worked the first 2 times, and then I lost like 20 times in a row. I'm going to get back to doing what I do best and talk a little bit of sports. But, man, somebody help me out, bro. And I can't read y'all's texts, man. I forgot my computer don't work. I just don't understand the fascination of going to the desert when I can go to, like, I don't know, places with people, food, and God forbid I need a hospital. A hospital? I mean, like, what are they going to do in Burning Man if you do catch the gash? Hey, good luck getting out the desert and back to where you came from.
Shout. That's a long... Hey, there's no cure for that, John. You just stuck. You're in the desert with whatever.
And just so you know, the acts they're flying in, and then they fly out because they're rich. Now, we do have a little bit of basketball going on. You know, that exhibition for St. Jude. I was paying attention to Jason Munge yesterday, and he asked, is the Memphis charity game for St. Jude, does that open the door for, like, possibly Arkansas-Memphis rivalry game in the future? Now, that would be huge, I think. Cal coming back to the Forum.
I would love it, but I don't believe it's going to happen.
Dude, everybody would love it. Man, they should love it, Penny going to Fayetteville.
I wanted a Cal.
I mean, do you know, like, I married a chick from Arkansas.
I wanted a home.
So, like,
home.
Arkansas and Memphis have, you know, like, we don't claim Arkansas.
I mean, we
usually.
take it back to Larry and Nolan when we're going to go back like that, you know, I mean, reprise that whole thing. But I'm going to be honest with you. I wanted to have a home and home with Memphis and Lexington while he was still in Kentucky. But people in Memphis, it's too soon. I wasn't. Play the game.
Yeah, no kidding. But I would say them Kentucky teams probably would have kicked our ass, man. Especially when JP was here, it would have been terrible.
We would have been forced to get our weight up. but definitely when Penny took the helm, though.
He had been still 6 bad years.
I mean, we would have got whooped still, but, Tennessee was whooping us, too. With Grant Williams and Jordan Bone and Admiral Schofield, so we had to deal with that. And Rick Barnes don't like Memphis no more than nobody else do.
Yeah, that's true.
So
that is very.
He got a lifetime contract last week too.
All right, well, I've been rambling a little bit. Do you know who the Flying Tomato is?
No.
Shaun White.
The skater, surf dude,
X
Games guy.
X Game guy, yeah. Dude's only 39 years old. He's been ugly since the first time I saw him.
He always reminded me of Carrot Top's little brother.
Carrot Top's the ugliest person though ever.
You see what I'm saying now? They kind of they tag team.
And by the way, I don't know if you know this, Carrot Top, like steroids, I don't think have helped.
No.
Like you being yoked now, not only you freakishly ugly, but you're scary looking.
A scary looking, yoked up prop comic. That's what he is.
Yeah.
He's actually bigger than
Did
Triple
you ever
H
see
now.
that movie, man, where the kid with the face and like the girl and like was blind and touched his face? It was like Corky or something, his name. I might be crazy.
Touched the face.
Like the guy had a bad face, you know. It's like,
About the movie with Cher, The Mask.
man,
the
I don't
original
know,
Mask,
man. I'm
the
asking
original
you. You're the
Mask.
ones from history.
Yeah, that's why I'm linking the pieces of history together. Cher did a movie with a dude named Eric Stoltz, and he had a disfigured face. It was called The Mask. It was the original Mask, not the Jim Carrey Mask.
Mask. What a great movie.
You seen it?
Jim Carrey's?
Oh yeah, I mean I enjoyed the Jim Carrey one, absolutely. But this one was more like a drama.
Like why
Debut
do I wanna
of
say
Cameron
his name
Diaz.
was Corky?
Shout out to Jim Carrey. He's got legendary work.
Somebody out there I can't know. Can I see the?
I can relay it to you.
If you know the answer, there was like a chick. She was like the neighbor, and she was blind. And then the kid next door had like something wrong with him. He looked like Carrot Top, but that's before we had Carrot Top. But he was the original, and like he was really nice to her because she was blind and couldn't see her. And then they're like, "Oh, I fell in love," and then she touched his face, you know.
This is
Or maybe I don't know, man. I've done. I maybe I got into some liquid, or I don't know. I don't know.
Was this a love story?
I don't know. It's a great question. I don't know. I need a little help. If anybody's got an assist, let me know. I'll be back after I pay these bills. I did want to tell you, though, this is very important. If you're going to kidnap me, I would do it in a van. I'm just kidding with you. I am kidding. Do not kidnap me. Please.
Or anybody else for that matter.
I just got married. Yeah. No, none of that. None of that. You know what? I think I'm going to take a time out. And we're going to come back on the other side. Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
Start your day with Sports 56 Mornings with Greg Gaston and Eli Savoy. Weekday mornings from 7 to 10, right here on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
Everything today is technologically based. Well, except maybe you. If you're struggling with tech, no matter what kind, call Tech for You. Tech for You for TVs, home theaters, cameras, smart locks, digital storage, and more. Tech for You makes it simple and affordable. Call 697-9695. Make your home safe, comfortable, and up to date with Tech for You. Stop struggling with tech. Call 697-9695. Veteran-owned and operated Tech for You. Technology simplified.
At Sunrise, we understand that you can't always take the time to come inside and eat breakfast or lunch, no matter how fast the service at Sunrise is. So we recommend calling in your order and swinging by to pick it up. Just like when you eat at Sunrise on Jefferson or Sunrise East on Poplar, we promise your food will be hot, fresh, and delicious every time. No matter where you enjoy your Sunrise, it's important to us that you get the very best. Sunrise is committed to always having the highest quality food anywhere. Never settle for anything but the very best when Sunrise is available.
With Progressive's Name Your Price tool, you get coverage options based on how much you want to pay for car insurance. And then you decide how to spend the rest of your money because you're in charge. And right now, you're going to pay for groceries. But you decide what groceries. Just keep in mind you're running out of dishwashing soap. But you decide if you're going to buy that soap. Just those dishes won't clean themselves, will they? Remember, with Progressive's Name Your Price tool, we'll help you find coverage at a fair price. And then you're in charge. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Not available in all states. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
I'm Gary York. I'm the service director at Lexus in Memphis. Our service department wants to be more than just a place where you get your oil changed. We do glass repair, windshield replacement, recalibration of your camera and sonar systems, even wheel repair, tire replacement, all the things you would expect from a luxury automotive dealer. Please check out our website. You can schedule your appointment, check out our specials, hours of operation, or if you'd like to do it in person, please reach out to one of our associates at 901-271-5199.
4.9 liter V8, 0 to 60, and I'm about to find out.
Now, back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. This hour is brought to you by Tito's Vodka. Here once again, Johnny Radio.
to a little Sports 56 happy hour. I'm your buddy, Johnny Radio. It is Wednesday. We don't have football yet. We're getting closer and closer to it. I do like to gamble, though. I didn't gamble yesterday. I was actually a good boy yesterday. I didn't do it. Like, out of all the days, I would probably say from Big Guns Upstairs, I would have gotten an A. I was probably the best. I was one of my, more reserved. I went to Bellevue, played a little softball with my man Landon.
Another dub in the books.
Another dub in the books. Didn't say any curse words. Listened to a great scripture, devotional. I'm getting that right?
Yeah, you got
Getting better every day, yo. So, I was doing really good stuff. And that made me feel good about myself. But today I am going to gamble because I still feel good about myself. But I got to pay for my Clobo because they've robbed me from over $5,000 and she's back in the hospital. New York and Detroit. Please tell me I didn't miss the chance to put this game in the over because I forgot we had day. Oh, no, New York.
Yeah, it's already rolling. I think Detroit's up.
Top of the third. That's why we got inline gambling. Thank you. Again, thank you. Right now, we can get over 7.5 minus 40, or you can go over 8.5 plus 110. I think they're going to pull their bats out and start beating the brakes off the ball. I know Holmes is on the bump, but he ain't no John Holmes. He's Clay Holmes, okay? I feel like there's going to put a lot of wood on the ball today. And go, runs, go. And after you had to talk about the Orgy Dome getting blown down, I'm looking for scoring.
Orgy Dome, John Holmes in the same show?
Yep. Chess, better get home from work early. Now, by the way, though, for all those people out there who work hard, there's a lot of people who don't do what we do for a living. They actually have real jobs.
This is true.
Like, listening to, somebody who does a real job complain about their day and then me try to complain about my day, it doesn't really go over very well. I sound like, I can't say that on the radio.
I mean, I used to come over for my real job just to hang out with you.
Yeah, because I was always hanging if I wasn't on the radio, right? But I will tell you, there are a lot of hardworking people, and I'm here for y'all. And I'm going to tell you, Mercedes-Benz Van Center. It's a tag truck center, Mercedes-Benz Venner. It's an extravaganza. It's awesome. And it's right down the road, bro. You need to check them out because at 4430 American Way, right here in Memphis, you can get a cargo van, a passenger van, a crew van, a custom chassis van. You need one van, you need a fleet of vans. You need a used one, you need a new one. Whatever you need, they got the solutions. Plus, they can custom fit that bad boy. They got certified techs there 24/7, 365 to keep you moving with your fast maintenance, repairs, and large parts inventory. Mercedes-Benz Van Center. It's your Sprinter van headquarters. This ain't the Shaggy Mobile. You know what I'm saying? What do they call it? The Mystery Machine.
Yeah.
No, bro. That's going to get you pulled over and maybe get you high. This is going to get your work done, son.
There you go.
If you're out there making money, making moves, you need to check them out. Mercedes-Benz Van Center of Memphis, part of the Tag Truck Center of Families. They're driven to keep you on the road. Now, score like a billionaire in a brothel, Mets and Detroit. J-Ham, I'm kind of curious. Do you gamble in baseball?
I do a little bit. It depends, who's on the bump that day. If I see Scooball on the bump or my man up in Pittsburgh, Paul Skeens, I bet on them probably, on the over-under on the strikeout total. I might throw something down on Juan Soto or Juan Soso as he was affectionately named earlier.
He back, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I figured he would be back. Him and Pete Alonso. I like betting on Pete Alonso because he gets me paid. Kyle Schwarber gets me paid, too.
Well, Schwarber, but he did the other night, hitting 4 bombs, and then, of course,
the night I didn't bet.
Shortstop comes in, he doesn't do it.
Kyle Riley's made me a few dollars this year, too. Shout out to the big dumper.
Yeah, well, I told you, man, he needs to hit some home runs right now.
Oh, yeah.
Seriously, what are you doing, 60? Bro? No.
You don't think he gets 60?
He's at 51 right now, bro. He got to 50, and he's only hit one since 50.
He got about, 3 weeks left in the season?
I mean, Schwarber, he's got the lead by 2. I think Schwarber catches him. He just, when he hits, man, he hits it hard.
Yeah.
how can you not, like... And by the way, like, catching and hitting and doing all that in one season and carrying a team on your back, it's just ridiculous. He doesn't have to be the home run leader to be my MVP. Sorry, Judge. You're now disqualified from the MVP until you hit at least above the Mendoza line in the playoffs.
That's kind of how we've done Lamar Jackson, huh? Until you get it done in the playoffs, we ain't giving you no more regular season MVPs.
I like it. In his career, I'm sorry, he's batting .205. But here's his last 2 years in the playoffs. He batted .139 and then .184.
Yikes.
Damn, in 2020, he batted .133.
Yikes.
He had one good year in 2018, and he batted .420. I love that number. He only had 19 at-bats that year.
They must got beat early.
Mm-hmm.
3 games hit, 4 games, something like that.
Yup. Regular season hero. Post-season zero. Lamar Jackson, though, cold-blooded.
That's a tough life to live in New York, to be that. Regular season hero, postseason zero. That's like my man Big Shot Ron was saying. You got history and math. Like in reference to Lamar. Lamar, you got the history with 2 MVPs, but where's your math?
But Trent Dilfer has a ring, bro.
The math is the ring. Where's your math?
It's the ultimate team sport. Get that ring, bruh. I got a bunch of other things I was going to say. I mean, think about it. You got Trent Dilfer, who won the Dadgum Super Bowl.
Jeff Shostak
You got
won one.
Jeff, dude, just filling in. Nick Foles filled in, won one. Like Brad Johnson got one, but that was like a stolen one because John
Plunkett's got 2.
And Jim was like just like partying like a rock star.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about. Shooting, the crazy thing is you got to think about Jim Kelly. He went 0 for 4. Fran Tarkenton went 0 for 3. Right. Man, I got to get out of here. Y'all have a blessed day. Get out there. Make it better. See you on the flip side. Peace.
Newsflash. Family Leisure needs your help. Family Leisure has a warehouse full of inventory, and they need it cleaned out. Do your part to make room for new items, and you get great deals on almost everything. Listen up. All in-stock patio furniture, it's up to 80% off. You can get a 4-piece deep seating set for under $1,000. Chaise lounges. You buy one.